live from St. Paul, Minnesota, incensed with the glory that is the greatest party in sports. We brought bananaball to the Gopher State for the first time in history this weekend, and boy, are they loving it. Game 15 of the Party Animals Headline Tour as a part of the 2025 Bananaball World Tour, and 8,000 men, women, children, and other sentient beings have gathered in the name of party. Welcome inside the Rage Cage. I'm Drake Toll, live from CHS Field in the Twin Cities. Grateful to share the field, broadcast booth, bathroom sometimes with a man who's returned to his preferred side of the Mississippi. This is Brett Loftus, the voice of the Texas Tailgaters. And Brett, the 36-20 Party Animals are fresh off a gritty 2-1 victory last night, dropping the Texas Tailgaters to 4-12. And now sweep is certainly on the mind for Vava and company, but you can never count out Joe Mikulik and his wily bunch.
Yeah, if you want them wily, you want to get them wired, it's going to be starting tonight on the mound in Colt Kitchen. You seen them crazy eyes last night. We got to talk to them in the fifth. It's all about the starting pitching tonight, and that's what's going to get these boys, hopefully, their fifth win of the year. Hey, I got the shirt on that we had on during the first one of the year, Drake told, so I like the mojo tonight for my boys.
There's something about you, Brett. You got it going on. There's something about Bananaball, too. We're playing in Minnesota for the first time ever. That's history, and we're playing games across the country. Camden Yards last night in Baltimore. Tonight, you'll see it in St. Paul, Minnesota. But what was even more special about the growth of this sport, before we even recap what happened in St. Paul, we got to take you out there to the home of the Baltimore Orioles. Ron Franklin Jr. in center field. You may have seen this, not just on ESPN Live when it happened, but number 2 on SportsCenter Top 10. Robert Anthony Cruz, ever heard of him in the box? Ron Franklin Jr. says, I ain't got time for no Coach Rack. I'm going to make one of the best catches ESPN's seen all year.
Hot boy Ron, that's what they call him. And you talk about our sport, Drake Toll, you talk about it all the time, how much it has grown. The number 2 play on SportsCenter. You got 2 games on ESPN this weekend. All I got to say is hum now.
Pretty good. You wouldn't say hum now about last night, though.
Yeah,
the Tailgaters falling 2-1,
fair.
and that's where we got to go next. Let's show you how the Party Animals won and were victorious here in St. Paul to open things off. Top of the first, 2-0 count. Zach Watson, first batter of the ball game, fouls out to a fan. Oh, nope, that ball's coming back into the field of play. Into Cosgrove. Oh, he's over the dugout on the railing. Makes the grab impeccable. Webb Jim from Cosgrove, the Gold Glove Rookie of the Year candidate. 0-1 count, just a couple of batters later. In the top of the first, the man in scoring position, Reese Hampton, goes trick play. That takes cojones. If he drops it, the run scores. Jake Skoll then comes up to bat in the bottom of the first with Victor Viking. Skoll. We take you to the top of the third, though, Brett, and here's the Tailgaters had something cooking.
Taj Porter able to get a 2-run ball 4 sprint. This was a big moment of that inning. Ended up becoming a 3-run inning when they scored their lone point of the night. Able to protect the bottom of the fifth is Zach Watson. Hang with him, Ron Franklin Jr. That's a little hot boy stuff out there from the LSU Tigers. So hot his fan fell out.
Well, here come the Party Animals. Down 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Jason Swan walks it up. We're now 1 point to 1 point. Things looking up for the boys in pink. Bottom of the 7th. Ooh, Jordan Hussein doesn't do that very often, but against his former team, an error gives the Party Animals a 2-1 lead. They celebrate it by slapping each other because Bananaball. We will take you from there to the 9th inning where it is still 2-1. Drew Gillespie doing what he does best. That is winning games. The tour leader in saves. It's Nick Lopez to Sal Jacobo with the trick play. Animals close it out. First ball game in Minnesota. 2-1 final. Animals win it. But the Texas Tailgaters, Brett, they're in these games. They're right there. They just haven't found a lot of W's recently.
Yeah, and you look at that. The last win that came in Salem, Virginia on July the 11th, they've lost 6 out of their last 7. They've lost to each of the other 3 teams in Bananaball, and I think the big thing is during that stretch, the numbers that they put up. Again, we're not going to sugarcoat it here. Hadn't been the best performance. Again, the guys have really been getting fired up, putting a lot down there in that locker room, and there's been 3 guys in particular who are really starting to turn the corner, who can turn the corner for the entire team. You got 1 guy on the bump, 2 guys in the field. Jordan Hussein, the guy you want to highlight there first in the middle. Again, he's been special, hitting in the 10-hole, hitting over 300 over these last 7 games during this skid. Hasn't struck out once. Nick Lopez, we talked in pregame last night, was in the field defensively at third base, hitting over 400, over 1,000 OPS. Blake O'Hara, is that good? Blake O'Hare says that's good. Has hit a dinger in that stretch, too, and 6 RBIs. And then Christian Davis, your starter last night, 12 in the third innings. He's thrown over the last month, a 4.38 ERA and 10 strikeouts. Again, starting the ball game strong, Drake Toll, especially against the top of the lineup here in the Party Animals. Perhaps the best top of the lineup in all of bananaball. That is the name of the game. Limiting ball force Prince as well, something Christian Davis and, for the matter, Colt Kitchen have really done really well to start ball games this year.
No doubt. Can the Texas Tailgaters start hot tonight with the player challenge down on the field? The Party Animals and Tailgaters are deadlocked in a game of Flip Cup, competing against one another to see who can have the first victory of the evening. Looks like Zach Blankenship is trying to get his red solo cup over, and the Animals should have the advantage of this game. Now it's the chug competition. It's Brett Helton who chugs the fake nothing out of the red solo cup, and the jumbo red solo cup ends up going home with the Tailgaters. I think Brett was just showboating a little bit. And is this the sign of the Tailgaters' return?
We got the Texas uniforms on tonight. I got the right pearl snap on. We just flipped a mega red solo cup, Drake Toll.
I think so. We'll keep it down on the field with AJ Kirsch.
The cast is ready. But now, St. Paul, it's time for each and every one of you to get ready. So I need everyone who is able to get up, out of your seats, on your feet. It is now time for the fan warm-up. And here to lead the fan warm-up, please welcome 5-year-old Grayson. Hi, Grayson. So I've got a little secret. It's just us. Nobody else is watching or listening, so it's totally fine. Whatever you do, these 7,000 people in St. Paul are going to do. Are you ready?
Yeah!
All right. Let's do it, Grayson. Starting with some claps. A little waving back and forth, for hey baby. A little shoulder action. Oh, we're raising the roof. Rolling on the river. Oh, now we're really getting warmed up. Half the crowd's like, no. And back to overhead claps. Grayson, I think they're all warmed up. St. Paul, make some noise for Grayson!
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and partiers from around the world. Tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live, and thousands more watching at home, have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imaginations. From 6th Street to Bourbon Street, from Tampa Bay to Broadway, party people come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the Rage Cage, where the wildest, craziest, and most electrifying players step into the gauntlet. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God, featuring Lil Jon. This is the time for all 7,000 fans here in St. Paul, Minnesota, to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest party in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is bananaball!
Now it's time to meet the starting lineup for the Party Animals. Coming from section 104, the center fielder number 6, Reese Hampton. Coming from the suites on the first base side, the extra hitter number 12, Noah Fisher. Out in the pirate ship in right field, he's our right fielder. He wears Zach's and he's Jet's daddy. It's Jake Skull. Out in the Berman left field, he's our designated hitter. Wearing number 5, Andy Cosgrove. Coming from the Blaze Sun Deck on the left field line, the third baseman, number 8, Bryson Bloomer. Coming from the suites on the third base side, the left fielder, number 4, Tanner Tinder Thomas. On top of the third base dugout, the first baseman, number 2, Jason Swan. Coming from behind home plate, the second baseman, number 9, Dustin Baber. Coming from above the first base tunnel, he's the catcher, number 41, Bronson Ballhorn. On top of the first base dugout, the shortstop, number 20, Sal Jacobo. Coming from the first base tunnel, the starting pitcher, number 13, Brady Kai. The head coach for the Party Animals is Mike Baba Babases. He is assisted by Anthony Simshady Sibino. And Anthony, how you doing, Coramado?
It is the greatest call out in all of sports. The starting lineups are here. And Bananaball takes Minnesota for just the second time ever. But we're playing Bananaball. What are the rules of this sport?
The name of the game is Bananaball, and this is the fastest, most entertaining game in sports. Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. If you score the most runs in an inning, you get a point. The most points win the game. But in the last inning of Bananaball, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, there is a 2-hour time limit. No new inning can start when the clock hits 0. Rule number 3, if you step out of the batter's box, it is a strike. Rule number 4, no bunting. If you bunt, you're thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first. Rule number 6, no walks allowed. It becomes a ball 4 sprint until every position player touches the ball. Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, if a fan catches a foul ball, it is an out. In Bananaball, everything's in play, so you better be ready. Rule number 9, the Showdown Tiebreaker. If the game is tied at the end of 9 innings, or when time expires, it is pitcher versus hitter with 1 fielder, and the hitter has to score. Rule number 10, the Bananaball Challenge Rule. You, the fans, have the opportunity to challenge a ruling on the field. Rule number 11, the Golden Batter Rule. A team can send up any batter to hit in any spot in the lineup. This is guaranteeing the best possible matchup at the end of the game when it matters most.
Those are the 11 rules of Bananaball, and now these two teams are ready. There is no energy in sports. There is no energy in our sport like the Texas Tailgaters and the Party Animals crossing paths on a baseball diamond. 8,000 strong, swag surfing in St. Paul. And these two teams are electricity factories, Brett.
Every time they met this year, it's been a really, really good ball game. We mentioned last night, if you wasn't with us at the top of the show, 2-1 final. Again, highly competitive games between these two teams. You hear the guys talk about it a lot. Two party brands, if you will, the pregame party and then the party that never stops here from the Animals. And here's their defense for tonight.
It is Tanner Tinder Thomas in left field tonight in place of Noah Fisher, who manned the area yesterday. And a highlight, Dustin Baber, the second baseman, 88 trick plays this season. That's now tied for the team lead of the Party Animals. His counterpart at shortstop, Chase Acuff, spent the majority of the season in the 6-hole, but after an unfortunate injury 5 weeks ago, is still out for another 4 or 5 weeks. We won't see his services. Baber and Acuff now tied in that trick play category. Bryson Bloomer, a close third. He's trying to track him down at third base. And then you see Bronson Ballholm will catch tonight with Andy Cosgrove hitting but not playing the field. Brady Keiss will get the start this evening for the Party Animals. Let's tell you a bit about Brady Keiss. 6'2", 220 pounds. The righty out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, will pitch with his left hand tonight, Brett. It's a very impressive thing that he does. Columbus State, 3 years of independent ball, and now here he is in bananaball where he's 5-1 this season. Fastball run you up to 94 miles an hour. And you see that 17 strikeouts in his 28 2/3. It's a very hard sport to strike guys out in. He'll rely on the fastball a lot tonight.
Yeah, he's a guy, again, you look at his ball four sprint to strikeout ratio, maybe not the best, as he's putting more guys on than he struck out this year. But the ERA, man, again, very misleading, especially when you look at the record that he's had this year. You mentioned it being 5-1. Brady is a guy can really put a lot of spin on the ball. He also didn't recognize me in the hotel the other day. We hadn't seen the Party Animals in so long, so hopefully we'll be able to recognize Brady out there on the bump tonight.
And he'll square off against the Texas Tailgaters. Brett, those guys speak loudly and carry some big sticks.
Yeah, they sure do, and maybe one of the quietest ones is going to lead you off here in Zach Watson. Again, your typical leadoff guy. I mentioned it last night. Very comfortable in the top of the lineup. And again, shaking some things out up and down through this lineup. Taylor Justice, who played first last night, catching tonight. And A.J. Kirsch, we got to start something.
It is time to officially kick off the greatest party in sports. We're going to count it down, and instead of 0, I need each and every one of you to yell, "Start the party," as loud as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Showtime!
It is yet another contest between the Party Animals and the Texas Tailgaters. Game number 15 of the Party Animals headline tour is underway with a swing and a miss in St. Paul from Zach Watson. No decal on the helmet tonight.
Yeah, I guess he just felt like he wanted to go up there and just show off the white front of it there.
Mix it up a bit. Watson was 0 for 4 last night, a couple of strikeouts against the Party Animals. An Animals team that was actually outscored in the runs category, but won the game 2-1, as you mentioned earlier.
Call that getting banana balled right there, Drake told.
Watson watches the count go even at 2-2. Out of Ruston, Louisiana, and LSU, number 79 overall pick for the Baltimore Orioles in 2019. This time, suffers his third strikeout of the weekend. Brady Keiss, one batter, 1 K.
Yeah, Brady went upstairs right there, and you've seen a lot of those Party Animals pitchers attack upstairs, I should say. And I think a guy you really can't attack up top is the next one up here, Nick Lopez. But, yeah, just got him to chase the ladder. Bronny cranking the Soldier Boy behind home plate.
Lopez from Santa Ana, California. Played a long stint of college ball at the University of Southern California before going to Kentucky, where he was an All-American. Lopez gifts one to Jake Skoll in right field. Skoll's underneath it. No trick play, but he collects the out. Fly out from Lopez. A quick 2 up, 2 down. Now Keiss is moving efficiently.
Yeah, we talked about time being an issue last night. Well, at least to start the ball game, knock on some wood. Brady Keiss is moving very, very efficiently. And now a new man, assuming here in the 3-hole in the dish, Indy Stanley. Not the first time he's batted there this year, but Indiana, again, been very, very comfortable there and moving up in the lineup due to the absence of Taj Porter getting a night off.
Stanley, a former CPL Savannah Banana, turned visitor, turned Party Animal, now Texas Tailgater. He's really run the full gamut in this sport. That's 4 of the 5 possible teams.
Exactly. And you mentioned last year, again, playing for 3 of them in less than a calendar year as a visitor and a Party Animal last year, and now as a Tailgater this year.
Stanley, .404 batting average for the Tailgaters in his 15 games. 1 for 4 yesterday. And he gifts The ether, a foul ball straight back behind us. And it bounced in that weird little part, kind of angled up underneath a white Nissan Maxima Arkansas plates. Looks like it didn't, no damage to the body, just up underneath it. Which, speaking of, I've got a plastic piece that's been dragging underneath my car for about the last 6 weeks. You can hear me coming. They don't need to see me rolling. They hear me coming. Keiss. Yes, he did! Gets Indy Stanley via the strikeout. A 2-minute and 44-second inning from Brady Keiss, and 2 punchies to show for it. It's funny to me that they let him start tonight. Keiss he's from Wisconsin. But they're like, you know what? Minnesota's close enough. Let him start.
I seen a Ron Dane shirt in the crowd earlier, if you're familiar with college football and UW-Madison. So, again, close enough, like you said. Now let's look at our defense here for the Texas Tailgaters. Again, some pieces getting kind of all shifted around tonight. Taylor Justice, who has caught this year behind the dish here in Game 2. Brett Carson, be everywhere. Brett Carson saw him on the bump last night and hit the dish. He's going to be in the field playing first tonight. Sunshine gets to start at second. Indiana Stanley moves back over the right. Similar outfield. Mac Danford over at third. Jordan Hussein, team high 18 trick plays. Second to him, Jonathan Sunshine Looters at second with only 9. But perhaps the craziest man in all of bananaball, and especially the craziest eyes in all of bananaball, is going to get to start on the bump tonight for the Texas Tailgaters, the man they call Kitch. Cole Kitchen, the lowest ERA for the Texas Tailgaters over the last month, and for that matter, during this year, a 4.38 ERA. Again, you look at that 8 strikeouts, 7 ball, 4 sprints. Most of his outcomes, it's going to be bad to ball. And again, that's why he's been so offensive this year. Going to pump it up to about 93, 94 on that fastball. Also a former CPL banana, Drake told me.
He got them crazy eyes. There's just something about him. Old world villain. He'll face the Party Animals. They are batting .290 as a team this year. 572 hits in their 56 games. Reese Hampton leads them off with Noah Fisher, Jake Skoll, and Andy Cosgrove behind him. When one of those first 3 inevitably reaches Andy Cosgrove, your favorite for Rookie of the Year right now, will come up out of the 4-hole. Right in front of him, Jake Skoll. We'll get to his storyline. So we start with Reese Hampton. The 12th rounder, the Detroit Tigers, who has been a stalwart for the Party Animals since 2022, really, when he came into bananaball, into the organization. And Reeser brings a big league bat. Left field from Zach Watson. He flashed the glove last night, does it again here.
I mean, that's one of those plays. It's not going to pop up on a highlight reel. It's not going to pop up like that play did last night, but a really, really good play to get a read in on that ball. Again, immediately ran in on it. Good speed out there from the second-year banana baller.
Noah Fisher, who will have a specialty walk-up later tonight, reprising his role as JoJo Siwa. It only makes sense. Fish gives one to Zach Watson yet again, and Watson goes backflip catch clean.
Oh, yeah, he did, Drake Toll. He landed that. Oh, cool him down, Zach Watson. The first trick play of the weekend for the Texas Tailgaters is none other than a waddy-wo flip. Look at that. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Brett, I don't get paid to say this. That was good. Jake Skoll. First pitch swinging. Mac Danford. Foul territory. Backflip? Not this time. A minute and 17-second inning from Cole Kitchen. On the pop out from Jake Skoll. Really impressive stuff for the man with the spatula.
Yeah, catch. Again, really, really good there. I believe his quickest inning of the year. Actually, I think that's the quickest Tailgaters inning of the year, Drake Toll. How about that? And now tell us what we're going to gamble on tonight, huh?
Yeah, we just covered up Blake O'Hare. Sorry, Blake. That's our bad. After the parlay didn't hit last night, we decided less of him. We made these odds a little more attainable. Jake Skoll trick play. I'm going with yes tonight. It's -120. Had an opportunity. Didn't go for it. Jason Swan ball for sprint. Best eyes in bananaball. That's a yes. Inning under 2 minutes, +110. Just saw it. That's a yes. We're going to count that one. Yeah, it happened for the other team, but it's a parlay. We just throw it in there. I make the rules. Sal Jacobo trick play. Saw it last night. It's -200. Playing shortstop for the Animals tonight. Party Animals -190 on the money line. That's your Party Animals parlay. No one's counting. The points don't matter. It's effectively monopoly money. It's all fake. There is no real gambling. We just build the Party Animals parlay. It's like a bingo, but you don't really do bingo if you're a party animal. You do Party Animals parlay. We bring you back to the field. It's your 4-hole Brett Carson.
Yeah, we love BC around these parts. Again, pitched last night was the DH, getting it 1B here tonight. And a tough matchup for him, lefty on lefty. Hopefully he can get his first knock of the weekend.
First pitch swinging for him. Sal Jacobo calls everybody off. He's going for the trick play. Tips it up. Bryson Bloomer's right there. And the parlay now has 2 legs down.
Yeah, how about that, Drake? Back-to-back plays. I mean, in theory, the bottom of the first into the next leg of it. Salamander. Oh, that one took a funky hop off his glove, too. Good play there by Bloom.
First pitch swinging again. Everyone wants to hit tonight. Mac Danford from Grand Ridge, Florida. Played college ball at UT Martin, and then he decided, I'm going to go to work in the workforce. Now he's playing banana ball and possibly fouling out to a fan. Danford into the stands. They want nothing to do with it. That guy's wearing a yellow jersey.
Not a Bananas jersey.
Something close to it, though. A number 49 Lopez jersey.
Don't think that's Nick Lopez, neither.
I don't believe so. Danford, he's down 0-2. Kais looking for his third punchy. Not this time. You know, Brett, typically I like to throw Skittles out of the booth onto the people down below us. Tonight we have Whoppers.
Yep.
We're about 30 feet away from the people directly underneath. That's going to do some damage to a noggin. Like a Whopper's that's a good weight. I gave you a box as well if you'd like to partake.
Yeah, I don't know how many of those I'm going to throw out tonight, Drake. Toe already hit Blake with a couple of them over here.
I don't know how many you'd eat either. I'd rather throw them out than eat.
Yeah, you gave me a stale one earlier. I didn't like that too much.
That's kind of the whole point, though, Brett. They're all stale. That's kind of what Whoppers, that's what they do.
Well, I had a crunchy one, and then I had a stale one. And, well, the stale one came from you.
I believe they're a little bit of both, Brett.
Yeah, fair enough.
And neither of those are good. Still 2 strikes. Tough play for Baber. Can he make it? Barehanded! The Ginger Ninja, Derek Ginger. 89 trick plays, now leads the Party Animals.
How about that? Bare hand. I mean, it didn't even have to twist the seams on it. Babe says, was that supposed to be hard?
Dustin Baber added to his highlight reel. Danford gives way to Marcos Castillo from Round Rock, Texas. That's on brand.
Yeah, grew up just 10 minutes away from the Dale Diamond where the Tailgaters will be playing on their third stop on their headliner.
Castillo got in the hit category last night. Finding his swing here in Banana Ball.
He had 3 hits over his last 2 games here, dating back to Philly last weekend. It's what we call a hitting streak. Again, starting to pick up the steam here for the Jet.
He's down 0-2. Kai steals him in the zone. Another base hit. Let's go Oppo, Marcos Castillo.
First hit of the ball game for either team here comes in the top of the second from Marcos the Jet Castillo. I tell you what, young man has been working in the cage. Well, he's been working on the Michael Jackson dance as well, but he's been working a lot in the cage, getting that front foot down. Youngsters, you work in the cage, translates to the ball game. 4 hits in just 3 games.
Taylor Justice, another guy who once donned the yellow of the Savannah Bananas. Consecutive base hits on consecutive pitches. The Texas Tailgaters have something cooking in the top of the second.
And I think you mentioned it earlier, a lot of our guys are going up there right now looking first pitch fastball or first pitch something to get the barrel on, and you're seeing it now starting to come to fruition. Now a big spot here for a guy who got the lone extra base hit last night for the Tailgaters, Jason Arndt.
You were my July. It's a bop, Brett. He comes to the plate to his own song as Nelson Smith runs at first base. Jason Arndt plays a set pregame, postgame. He's everywhere for the Texas Tailgaters. Arndt goes to Bloomer between the legs, and Bryson Bloomer can get the trick play at the hot corner, his own bag. It's the safest way to do it. And 2 men are left stranded for the Texas Tailgaters. It's time we pie our fathers.
We've got a little game that we like to call Pie My Dad. It's our version of Deal or No Deal. We've got Ryan out here and 2-year-old Brooks. Brooks, I have a proposition for you. I'm going to give you this mini Party Animals baseball, or you can pie your dad.
Pie Dad.
Pie Dad! I think you made the right choice. Brooks, give him that pie right in the face. Nice job, buddy. Okay, tell you what, I'll sweeten the deal. I'll give you this mini Party Animals baseball bat, or you can pie Dad. Pie Dad! Go get him, Brooks, right in the face. Get him. There you go. All right, tell you what, I got one more item for you. I have a tiny size Party Animals shirt, or you can pie Dad. Pie Dad! Good job, buddy. Here's the pie right in the face. Give it to him. There you go. And Brooks, tell you what, because you were such a good contestant, we're going to give you all 3 items. Give it up for Brooks, everybody. Here you go.
Brett Loftus, you could end the horrors. You could fix the world. All the wars cease to exist. Humanity finds peace once again. There is cohesion within the universe, and all that is bad and rotten is dispersed.
All right.
Or you could pie your dad.
I'm pieing my
He's
dad.
going to pie his dad. He's going to pie his dad, folks. You heard it here first. I didn't tell him to say it. He's going to pie his dad. Andy Cosgrove. This is well struck. Indy Stanley runs it down, though. Great range out of the right fielder.
Yeah, he played center field last night.
He's been everywhere this season.
He's shifting over to the 9 spot here tonight. You talk about the range. He told me he's put on 30 pounds since August, or since April, I mean. Now we're in August. Somehow he's gotten faster. That's a lot of whoppers, if you ask me.
I can't believe you're going to pie your dad. I can't believe it.
Yeah, Brandon Loftus, you heard it here first. You're getting pied, buddy.
He's done. He's watching right now, too.
He sure
I know
is.
he is back home. Bryson Bloomer. That's well struck, but you got a guy there. The throw high, but Brett Carson at first base cleans it up. Mac Danford. Trick play.
Trick play. What about the hops there, though, from BC over at first base? Going between the legs, throw a little high. Brett Carson told me the other day he's never been able to dunk a basketball. I think he jumps with them hops. He's going 1 foot Zach Levine 16 dunk contest.
Tanner Tinder Thomas. The chat is begging to have him mic'd up this game. I'm not sure we can pull that off today. Wow!
Sunshine! Give me something to light up about. Another sub 2-minute inning, 1 minute and 27 seconds from Cole Kitchen. We're seeing the hops. We're seeing the time. Good golly, Miss Molly. Sunshine, leave the feet there, brother.
Then he kicks the ball up to himself. 5, 6, 7 times. Incredible stuff from Jonathan Sunshine Looters. This game is moving quickly already. We are through 2 innings. Party Animals and Texas Tailgaters are deadlocked at 0 points apiece. You can see how rowdy this crowd has been all night, even to the pregame, as we were doing little stunts and tricks and entertaining everybody outside. Into the stadium and the venue for an hour and a half. You entertain until first pitch. And these folks have been lively in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Yeah, we talked about it last night here, Drake. Again, history being made this weekend. First time bananaball has been here in Minnesota. And again, one of the loudest crowds we've had the entire year. 8,000 each night, 16,000 this weekend. Been a rowdy, rowdy bunch here in the land of 10,000 Lakes, man. And I wouldn't want it any differently.
I wouldn't either. Brady Keis's night is done. He goes 2 innings. Stranded 2 last inning. Doesn't allow a single run for the Texas Tailgaters. And Sean Fluke will enter the ball game. He's got a big pink lei on.
Yeah, that's a big old leg. I've seen a couple of the guys with those on as well. I think we're going to see him here soon, perhaps. He's got some nice shoes on too, Drake told me.
I don't mind it. At some point we will. He is there.
He's actually done warming up now.
We'll see him. I'll give you his stats anyway. Sean Fluke, Pasco Hernando. There he is. Hudson, Florida, 6'4", 230 pounds, a righty. 3 3-1 this season for the Party Animals. It is 23 games, 10 of them have been starts. And now he's out there in relief of Brady Keiss.
And again, he's one of the tougher guys to hit in all of bananaball. Uh-oh, Sunshine just left his feed, and now he's coming up to the dish here to face Sean Fluke, and Sunshine is on his unicycle.
Sean, talk to me. I hear you now. There he is. Thank you.
Ooh, hey, how we doing? I don't know how I'm going to throw to this guy on a unicycle.
You're pitching to a guy on a unicycle.
He's got to catch that, right?
Sunshine! Drake! That's his first hit on a unicycle! Sunshine just got his first hit on a unicycle! He's been talking about that for weeks and weeks and weeks. Reached base for the first time in Philly last weekend. His first base knock on a unicycle. Now that's bananaball history.
Yeah, I gave him that one. Not going to say it, but I did give him that one. Whatever. I don't know how he didn't catch it, though.
Well, a man on. Sunshine Looters. He's not going to run with a unicycle, I guess. Going to try Jordan Hussein.
Here we go. Hey, hit me to a double play. Curveball.
Runner goes, no throw. Sunshine Looters in scoring position.
Yeah, it's my bad, bro. I hate you.
Hussein to left. On the corners now, Fluke, $50 to just put Zach Watson on and they get a triple play.
Yeah. Oh, man, this isn't going good here. Double play! Come on! Turn it! Let's go! Come on! It don't matter!
What a double play for the Party Animals. Baber checking the runner at third base.
Oh, this guy's up.
All right, Fluke, now the vibes are back. The vibes are back.
There we go. Hey!
I would hug you if we were closer together.
Oh, man, I wish. I could use a massage on my freaking arm, dude.
I can smell you from here.
Oh, come on. Watch this submarine. Oh, my God. That's so bad.
You had like a robotic arm on earlier today or something.
Oh, yeah. I still got it on.
Why?
Because my arm does not feel great.
Okay, great.
Oh.
I like that one. That looked nice. He's in there. Fluke, this guy who played in the College World Series, he was an All-American in college.
Yeah, he just called a ball about 3 balls out. Here we go. Got him with the changey.
A strikeout here, and you won't pay for a drink tonight.
I won't pay for a drink tonight?
You won't pay for a drink tonight.
It's been a while since I've been out, too. Here we go. Oh, that's so bad. 3-2. Cutter. I hope he doesn't hit it over the fence.
Yeah! Sean Fluke's not
Pay
paying for
them
a drink!
in!
They're free!
That's free, baby. We gonna have a lot of free bird cervezas.
They're on me! Sean Fluke!
That was such a ball.
Backwards K! It's time for Bananas. Don't take the mic off. It's time for Bananas Foster.
Yeah, we've been on.
There are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of bananaball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Ash family. Joel was adopted from foster care when he was a baby and always dreamed of adopting a child of his own one day. Together, Dana and Joel adopted a baby boy, and then 8 years later found out that he had siblings in the foster care system. In order to keep these siblings together, they became a licensed foster family for 5 years And when reunification was no longer possible, they adopted these children into their family. Fans, please help us celebrate the Ash family for making a difference in the foster care community.
Brett, 8,000 people. The Ash family. And their little girl who did flips with the party animals during their intro earlier tonight. It's stuff like that that sets Bananaball apart, because not only do you do it every night, but it never, there she goes. It never loses its luster. It's always just as meaningful, and it's always a moment the entire team rallies around.
You know, it's always cool, I think, the thing when you get to meet the families at VIP every day and get to hear their stories, man. Like you said, it's something that never gets old, and, again, the coolest thing that we do during every Bananaball game.
Cole Kitchen back out to the bump for the Texas Tailgaters. He's had a pretty good run at it so far. 6 up, 6 down.
Yeah, and I think when you look at Bananaball, you look at his MPI, he went a minute 17 in the first, a minute 27 in the second, 2 sub-2 innings. When he went minute 17 in the first, that was the fastest inning this year by a Texas Tailgater, and a minute 27 will still have him up there, tied for now third in the fastest innings on the year.
He is a man incensed. Something in those eyes, Brett Loftus.
Crazy eyes.
Jason Swan to the plate.
And last night's showman, perfect at the dish, 3 for 3. Just an ore factory up there in the right-handed batter's box from Swanee.
Swan, another Florida product. He's out of Jacksonville. Went to Georgia Southern. Has been a party animal since 2022. He'll give Jordan Hussein a trick play opportunity. Hussein through the legs, bounce it. Fires to first in plenty of time.
And this was a team, when you went down in the clubhouse today, you know, you heard some rumblings about last night. Again, no trick plays, the 19th of the year there for Jordan Hussein. You look at it so far, they already have 3 here tonight, Drake told, that being the best there from J5, Jordan Hussein.
Out of the first 7 outs as well, those 3 are important for the Texas Tailgaters, who are trying to get back in the trick play saddle. Now Dustin Baber. Mother to Leprechaun is entering the chat. Wonder who that is. Baber into the stands. Very good feel from the fans. They bat it down. They do not catch it.
Young man said he's not going to catch it. No, look at him, no.
That's the growth of the sport right there. Knowing when not to catch a foul ball because your favorite team is batting. Baber still behind 1-2. Swing and a miss. Cole Kitchen. First punchy of the night. 8 up, 8 down now.
We mentioned it. Cole pitches to contact. First 7 outs, all retired via a pop out, fly out, or a ground out. He's able to flip that up in the air and get his first K of the ball game. Look at that. How you gonna hit that? Beautiful slider there from Kitch.
Cole Kitchen is working on a perfect game. He's got a perfect game, Brett. A no-hitter.
Stop it.
Working on a real gem here.
You know what's funny? I can say this now. I was talking to Kitch earlier today. He was joking around. He looked at me. He said, you'd be the guy on air to say that a guy has a perfect game. And Drake Toll was just the guy on air to say that he, Cole Kitchen, who I was joking around with, has a perfect game.
Needed something to mix the juju up. Animals need good mojo. Bronson Ballholm could give it to them. Arizona State product. Sophomore campaign from Brentwood, California. Decided to break a bone or two twice this season, so he's only played in 17 games. This his 18th. But happy to have him back. Ronnie. A ball away from a ball 4 sprint. Will he get something he likes? Oh my goodness.
Ring him up and take him to the kitchen, baby. Cole Kitchen Look at him. What's he doing? He's gorilla walking off the mound and bangs bellies there with Taylor Justice.
Let's see a replay, Brett Loftus. Decide what we think here.
Definitely caught the inner half. The question was north-south there, but nonetheless, I'll take it 9 up, 9 down, in what was probably the last batter Cole Kitchen faced tonight.
Great frame as well behind the dish from Justice. Ballholm strikes out, and it's time for a retirement party.
Monica and Dave, who have been together for 20 years. And another Denise and Mark, who have been together 53 years. St. Paul, you are going to decide who wins the retirement party. Denise and Myro, the floor is yours. Take it away. Look at them go. Glasses are falling off and everything. Great job, you two. Great job. Dave and Monica, cut that rug. Okay. That is the lowest she has gotten in years. Last but not least, Denise and Mark, go get them. We must have forgotten to tell them that this is a family-friendly show. St. Paul, it is your call. Is the retirement party? All right, I think it's unanimous. Denise and Mark are your winners.
Look, those are some old people taking their shirts off, big guy.
The Texas Tailgaters, the right fielder, number 7.
You got Indy Stanley coming up here. How fun is that? Good pitch.
Sorry.
Nice strikeout earlier, by the way. You gone mute here?
Whoa.
Luke! Say hello to America. I know you can hear me, you just waved at me.
God, come out! Holy shit! Oh, I don't know if I'm still mic'd up. Oh my God. I am so sorry. Oh my God. I can't hear anybody.
Jake's goal! Trick play!
My mic was working, but as you can tell, I'm a little excited to get that guy out. So sorry, folks back at home. Speaking of the folks back at home, shout out the YouTube broadcast guys watching in here. I know you guys appreciate that more than I think I messed up.
All I heard him say was the Bananas mascot.
Oh yeah, that's an out.
Split.
Oh my God, Baber! God! You leprechaun! Ah, don't throw it so hard. Jesus. Ah, why is he throwing it so hard? He's taking his anger out on me. I should be mad at him. Oh, this guy hits the ball really far.
That's $1 in the swear jar. That's $1 in the swear jar.
Oh, that's a can of corn.
Reese Hampton?
You gotta be kidding me, guys. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to put the team on my back. We literally just watched a video in the locker room about putting the team on my back. Putting the team on my back.
Putting the team on my back,
I'm sorry
though.
if I'm cutting into your guys' talk time, but I'll give you a break. Go get a drink of water. Go get whatever you guys need. I'll take over from here.
Greg.
We got
Genie.
freaking Jet from the Sandlot here. Oh, that's so bad. Sorry. We got one out. Who lives in a pineapple? Under the sea. Ah, that's so bad, Flu.
It looked good. I like
All
that
right,
one.
right at him. Give him something to hit. Hey, make a play. Yep. No. Oh, top. Ooh.
Blow away.
The big guy's the win, buddy. Do it again, yeah.
Is Tanner's shirt off in left field?
Yes.
That thing is cutting like crazy.
Do it, fans.
Oh, almost in the hat. Oh my God! It technically went in her hat, sitting in front of it. Oh my God. Dude, I think that's a catch. I honestly think it went in that guy's hat. Oh my goodness. If only we had a camera crew that was relatively this ball. I don't know what is up with this ball.
Well, it's yellow for starters.
Oh no, that's hit well. I didn't say it.
Tanner is shirtless.
4! Oh my God. Oh, he got him.
Did you see that slide, Drake Toe?
Oh,
Pretty good.
Mac Danford able to avoid the tag for now, and a 1-out 2-run double from the Jet. Oh my goodness, Marcos Castillo is on fire. But we do have a challenge, Drake Toe.
Oh, okay. Let's see a replay.
You missed him?
There's
It
no
looked
tag.
close. Oh no, not even close.
It's
Not an umpire, folks.
It's safe.
Yeah, I am.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up?
They scored 2.
Thanks to the fans, though. It's not a bad time to challenge. Pretty good time to challenge.
How many outs are there? 1? We technically have 3 outs right now. He caught that ball.
Taylor Justice. After the double from Marcos Castillo, red hot this weekend. Luke shaking his butt. Oh,
Hey, watch
saw him
this.
do it. I wish that he knew. I've thrown about 6 whoppers, Brett Loftus, onto the field.
You want a kiss too?
I don't think that one quite made it.
Nope.
I literally could have made that so much easier and done a trick play, but I felt like that was pretty sick. Give me a nod of approval on that play. Thank you.
Pretty good.
Ah!
Luke checks Castillo.
Ah, got him! Got him! There's 5 outs, boys.
Yep. 2
I have
unearned
nothing on
runs
it
for
today.
Sean
Hey,
Fluke.
boys, well done. You know we unlimited free beers.
True.
Let's
Free
go.
beers. Free beers.
5 outs, 5 outs, 5 outs.
Won't pay for a drink tonight. There it is. It's now time for a little Hey Baby. That was chaos in the best way possible.
And you're the curator of it.
I've been eating some Miss Vicky's chips over here during Sean Fluke's little monologue. They're pretty good, my friend. Pretty good. You ready to Hey Baby?
I'm always ready to hey, baby.
Yep. All right. Grab that little cowboy hat of yours down there, huh? You tell the folks at home about your little hat case you got that you get bullied for all the time.
Well, you're the one that made me buy it, so.
Yeah, 'cause you asked me how to transport a cowboy hat on an airplane.
Well, I actually asked you to transport your fur coats.
Right. Which are very different from cowboy hats, by the way. Ah, and I said, well, you could. You know, some people in Texas, you see like a hat case or something. And you did. You bought a hat case.
Yeah, and you were the one that told me to do it, and then you also started the bullying of it, Drake Toll.
Well, because all your teammates and bandmates that have hats, they wear them on the airplane.
Yeah, you know, I don't like wearing this big old thing. You can't sleep on an airplane, you know, with it
I agree. Ashton Lansdale, get into it. They get it, right? St. Paul gets it. They understand. Jonathan Sunshine Looters on the unicycle.
Already got a hit on one tonight. How about that, Drake Toll?
Unicycle. Isn't that crazy? Tailgaters up 2-0. Here in the 4th inning, Brett Loftus, could they take their first point of the night? That was the recipe last night. Wasn't an overall successful recipe, but couldn't hurt you here.
It definitely couldn't hurt you. You got a new arm on the bump here, though, and a guy who you know all too well. Helped you paint your house, Drake Cole. It's going to be Colin Stone who comes in relief here of Cold Kitchen. Colin has been, again, really, really good as of late. Just 2 earned runs in his last 3 outings. Again, when you see the ERA here in a moment, it's going to look a little high, but again, has been really, really good, especially in the month of July. Wears that big old gaudy Texas belt buckle. Older brother Gavin, a pitcher for the Dodgers, both products of Arkansas. And again, really, really, really good guy as well, Drake Toll. You probably like him just because he's from Arkansas.
Well, and he painted my house. Both of those things
right.
bode well. Lake City, Arkansas. Arkansas State kid. Played blitzball with John Boy, and wait a second. It's time to go down to the OTT camera. Oh, a little K-pop for you, huh? Whoa! Those boys look good. Sal Jacobo. That's going to go multi-platinum in Korea. South.
Thank you for the distinction.
Yeah. You never know. You never know, actually.
Oh, no, Sal's saying that's not his bat. He's saying he needs his bat. That's not his bat.
They grabbed the wrong bat. I love that he's pointing. That one. There are about 43 bats in that dugout.
Well, the one that kind of sticks out like a sore thumb because it's wide over there.
Yep. Colin Stone. His first pitch of the evening. A little low on Jacobo. Sal is your everyday shortstop now with Chase Acuff out. Fractured shin, 8 to 10 weeks, the timetable on that. Jacobo, right up to you and me. That young lady brought her glove, did everything right, just couldn't catch it. Wearing a Party Animals jersey too, so good thing.
There was a young man in a Bananas jersey who knocked that out of her glove.
I like that guy. He's my friend in this moment. This is some Arkansas on Arkansas crime here. Sal Jacobo out of Rogers. Allen Community College, Missouri Western State, Southwest Baptist College. Jacobo to center. It's down for a base hit.
Well, there goes your wishes there. First hit of the ball game comes off of Colin Stone. Getting 9 up, 9 down. If you wasn't with us for Cole Kitchen, was perfect through 3 innings.
Reese Hampton lined out his first time up. He was 0 for 2 last night, but had a ball 4 sprint and a hit by pitch. Hamp working with a man on. Reeser, a 386 OBP this season. In banana ball, and maybe this translates a bit to baseball, but a lot of times in banana ball, I'm looking at the OBP. So much more so than the batting average because of the prevalence of the ball 4 sprint and how much more dangerous that is. Hampton goes single. That'll help the average and the OBP. Sal Jacobo wants third. Hampton wants second. Jacobo slides in. He's saved. I'd be surprised if Joe Mikulik does not challenge this call.
And there goes the Cowboy hat up, down, and we are going to have a challenge here, Drake Toll. Get a first look at it already.
It's a single for Hampton. Oh, I don't know if that tag got down, Brett. Let's watch it a few times. We have official statistician Blake O'Hare in here with us. We're going to have to see it much slower than that. Yep, keep that slow.
I can't tell him if he got him on the hand or not there, Drake.
That's really, back it up a little bit. This is not a bad angle. Let's see where his hand is. You got to back it up a bit. We can't, don't extend it that far. That's not going to show us anything. You got to back it up. All right, new angle. I didn't mind that last angle.
Does it get him? Oh, he gets him on the arm right there on the bicep. Does it look like, Drake?
Hard to tell. Do you have inconclusive evidence? Official statistician Blake O'Hare is shaking his head. We have no inconclusive evidence here. We have about 10 seconds left on the challenge. And we don't have enough. It would take us the next 10 minutes to figure it out. He's going to have to. It's going to be inconclusive. Blake O'Hare, our official statistician, given the nod. There's just no way, given the angles taken. Here's one thing we can confirm. The initial tag attempt from Danford was not there.
Yeah.
It could have been the recoil that got Jacobo.
Could have got him on the bicep.
Could have gotten that armpit. No, you can tell the Texas Tailgaters are not happy with it. But there's a reason they're on the field.
Yeah.
We're in the booth, and both are fighting for their own We're keeping our jobs. The Texas Tailgaters are fighting to win a ball game, and I get that. Line out to left, Jacobo dekes it. And Noah Fisher retired. It would be silly if they weren't arguing, right? That's the competitor in them.
That's Joe Mikulik in a nutshell.
Yep.
He's going to argue, go back to his minor league career, through hats, bases, jerseys, whatever was in throwing distance.
Always good to have the assistance of an objective statistician in the broadcast booth. And that's something different about these party animals, firefighters, tailgaters shows. Bringing in a third voice, Jake Skoll, into the crowd. Falls harmlessly. Bringing in a Blake O'Hare or a Riley Turner and having those guys give their input.
The loudest man in bananaball, some may say Blake O'Hare.
Yep.
He really yaps away in the booth. He talks more than you, which is impressive.
And he farts a lot.
Oh, yeah. He farts more than farting.
Yes. Skoll into the crowd again.
Sings more than Jason Arn?
Yeah. Dances more than Bam and the Party Starters. This will be interesting. Skoll into left. It's plenty deep enough to score Jacobo. Hampton wants third. This is safe. Party Animals have gotten one back against the Tailgaters. Reese Hampton, gutsy play, flashes the wheels. He's 90 feet away from tying the inning for the Animals. Brett, I'll go back to it. Tough review right there, but I think anybody who watches it back, Tailgaters fan or Party Animals fan, would agree it's impossible to definitively say the umpire was incorrect. The man who was closer than anyone else made the call, and there was nothing to overturn it.
Yeah, he was the one that had the first view on it. And again, you got to give credit to him there. Throw beat Sal before he even started his slide.
Absolutely.
Sal did a really good job on the swim, similar to the Mac Danford slide we've seen at home plate earlier in the ball game.
That's right. And Stone can get himself out of it. 1-2. Ball does not lie, Brett Loftus. The Texas Tailgaters have the first point of the game.
How about that from Stoney? Colin Stone, fire me up, young man. Again, the controversial challenge, still able to win the inning in for the Texas Tailgaters. They take a 1-0 lead. How about them apples, Drake Tull?
Yep. Always comes back around, doesn't it? What do you like? You like calendars?
I love calendars.
Let's see a calendar. Show me some dates, please. I haven't seen dates in a long time.
You took me on one the other night.
I did, and it was great. I had a couple brews. You had a Diet Coke or two. I appreciated that. Bananaball's rowdiest rivalry continues. It's in Baton Rouge on the college tour, Fayetteville, Arkansas, then Starkville, Mississippi. Tailgaters, Party Animals, taking on one another. That's still the Party Animals headline tour. Then the Animals take a weekend off. It's Pittsburgh for the Tailgaters and the Savannah Bananas before Frisco, San Antonio, and Round Rock all play host to those boys in blue and red and the Party Animals in black and pink. That is the final, as you see it, 12 games for the Animals, all against TT.
Yeah, 12 of the final 16 for the Tailgaters. You mentioned a couple off weekends mixed in there. The last weekend of August, last weekend of September. Party Animals off. The Tailgaters will be playing the Bananas in Pittsburgh in August, and then to finish out the regular season in Houston. And, I mean, these guys, man, Bananaball's rowdiest rivalry, question mark. Again, these two big brands. You mentioned the energy, maybe the best energy in our sport when these two teams get to play each other, highly competitive games, and they are going to get to see each other a whole lot over the final 2 calendar months of the 2025 Bananaball campaign. And Drake told, you know what that means? We get to go on a lot more dates.
Yes, we do. And you and I will have a cerveza or two. Ryan Rodriguez on the mound. They call him the Sexy Mexi. Santa Clarita, California, 6'3", 205 pounds. Played some college ball out at Arkansas Tech in Russellville, Rust Vegas as they call it. And he is as wild as they come, personality-wise. 17 strikeouts in his 21 1/3. Has some of the best stuff in this sport.
He's also thrown 3 straight scoreless innings across his last 3 appearances. Been really, really good as of late here.
And they'll meet Sunshine Looters, who got a hit on a unicycle against Sean Fluke earlier tonight.
How about that, man?
Pretty awesome.
That's one of the more special moments, I think, in the history of our sport. You go back to Stiltz's first hit, I think you could put Sunshine's hit on the unicycle right on up there.
Looters, this is dangerous. Not when it's foul.
Sunshine, he's been talking a lot with a lot of the guys in the locker room, specifically Indiana Stanley. Indy went up to him the other day and told him, he said, Sunshine, doesn't matter what you do at the dish. You're one of the best guys in this locker room. You're entertaining. Loosened him up. I think that's correlated to him playing so well and getting that hit tonight.
Ryan Rodriguez from the stretch with no one on. Fires some high heat, 92 miles an hour. Looters out of Seton Hall. Jonathan Looters puts a charge into left, but Tanner Thomas has the range.
I know T-Time was able to get up to that one in left center right there, but Sunshine is spraying the ball really, really well right now.
You mentioned that they're not always going to be hits, even when you're at your hottest. Even when you're at your loosest, they're not always going to be hits. That's still a really solid swing. You can tell Sunshine's seeing the ball well. Jordan Hussein takes strike one, 93 miles an hour from Ryan Rodriguez. And it's time for a Rodriguez 2-2. And his defense crawling like snails. Those are disco snails. And they're going to stay on the ground. Ryrod's missing his middle fielders. He throws it inside. Low and inside. When it was pitched in our meeting this week, hey, we should do disco snails as a 2-2. Second AB, second pitch in the 5th or 6th or 7th inning. When Disco Snails was brought up, Ryan Rodriguez has posted that 3 times a day the last few weeks. Jordan Hussein's got himself a single, double, make it a 2.
That's another guy who's just been competing so hard, has been Jordan Hussein. And Zach Watson's got something for us.
question for you.
Yep.
Who's your mama?
Nick Lopez is my mama. Did you see that hot lady down the left field line there? That's Big Mama. And now he gets to swinging next after Zach Watson and that phenomenal walk-up.
You had to tell me your daddy is Brandon. So I just looking. I was making sure we had. Takes two to tango. It takes two to make a Brett Loftus.
Well, you know, Lopey does have a similar hair color to my real mama, so that'll all play and all is love and good and warm. However that saying goes.
All is love and good and warm. 1-0's inside. Watson's 0 for 2. 0 for 4 last night. 0 for 2 tonight. Uncharacteristic for a guy who's really hot with the bat. Bryson Bloomer goes behind the back for sport.
Waddy's been really good against these party animals this year, and it all started in Game 2 in Albuquerque when he went yah-yah twice. Again, he's a guy that's really looking forward to next week at LSU, but a big moment for him here with a runner in scoring position and only one away.
Swing and a miss. Counts even at 2-2. We talk about special guests that'll be with us in LSU.
Ooh.
Zach Watson's one of them.
That's right.
They love him there. 2-2 from Ryrod. Sexy Mexi. Oh, it's ripped. Right on cue. Zach Watson.
Waddy, whoa, after the signature walk-up, maybe he's the party animal's daddy as he gets an RBI double here and takes a 1-0 lead in the inning.
Consecutive doubles for the Texas Tailgaters. Watson trades places with Jordan Hussein. Tailgaters are flirting with a 2-0 lead. A lot of inning left to play here. And Nick Lopez takes strike one. Last night, the big issue, the snafu for the Tailgaters pitching staff, free passes. Tonight, neither team is allowed a ball for a sprint or a hit by pitch.
Almost had one there.
Yep. Lopez did not go.
Drake, you're just trying to get this broadcaster's jinx deal tonight, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Lopez behind a 1-2 now. Mentioned earlier, Rodriguez has been a strikeout machine as of late. Can he finish off the two-hole hitter? Yes, he can! Ryan Rodriguez. Lizard. 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 That's his strikeout, Selly. All right. You get it, right, Brett?
I don't know too much about lizards.
That's the second time Lopez has gone down via the K this evening. Indy Stanley struck out his first time up. Flew out in the fourth, and he's 0 for 2.
And this is important here, Drake. Again, we've talked about these inning leads that the Tailgaters have had this year. Maybe want a little bit more insurance here, and Indy's your guy hitting in the 3-hole.
Stanley almost wore that one on his belt. Ryrod's back in the zone. Consecutive strikeouts would mean minimal damage done in the fifth. That's the face of a madman. Chains hanging low. Ryan Rodriguez has done it. And he drops into the splits. Consecutive Ks. Now the Animals can put up one run in the bottom of the fifth to tie the inning, or two to win it. But if they don't, Brett Loftus, it's another point.
Yeah, just a really, really, really good pitch there to get Indiana Stanley out on the front foot. Again, really, really good pitch there. And then you seen the splits there. That was something to behold, Drake told.
Down on the field, all of the Texas Tailgaters and party animals will thank those who serve our great nation. Here in the broadcast booth, it's time to announce where I will be committing my next 3 weeks of my life. And I have multiple options here. Raise the hats. Thank you. I could go back home to the University of Arkansas. I could go to Starkville, Mississippi, Stark Vegas. I could even go to Louisiana, home of the LSU Tigers with my friend Zach Watson. Let's see if this fits. Oh, perfectly, actually. Look, I'm headed down to Louisiana, Brett. Good to see you. But wait a second. Can't forget our roots. Next week we're going to Louisiana. What do you say week after that? We go to the University of Arkansas. Ooh, pig suey. And then 3 weeks, give me that hat. Give me that head. 3 weeks from now we're going to Mississippi State. It's the college tours coming up. You won't want to miss it. Party Animals, Texas Tailgaters, going to Baton Rouge, Fayetteville, and Starkville, Mississippi. Back down to the field where we're doing a little bit more banana ball. I cannot wait, Brett Loftus, to have a drink or two at Alex Box Stadium, Baum-Walker, Duty Noble Field, legendary venues across the SEC. That stands for Southeastern Conference, where it does just mean more.
And speaking of a guy that was committed to go play at LSU, now on the bump here, and Jimmy Lewis gives up a little blooper to shallow center. Sunshine calling for it, and failed trick play there from Marcos Castillo.
Bloomer will retreat to first. Was eyeing second, but no dice. There were like 4 fielders standing around the back.
Yeah, again, just a play there. Center fielder's always taught to come in on it. Marcos, again, the Texas Tornado, something he has executed almost every single time he's went for it this year. Not able to get that one.
Jimmy Lewis allows hard contact to Tanner Thomas, but it's foul. Lewis, Lake Travis, Texas, second rounder to the Dodgers. Lake Travis baseball, known for doing that baseball.
Yeah, they're really, really good at baseball. And
Thomas, he's almost got Lewis figured out.
Marcos Castillo's brag is that his senior year in Round Rock, able to beat Lake Travis in the state semifinals.
Wow.
Jimmy Lewis, just a young sophomore on that team.
He's way up and out, but he's got a couple pitches to work with against Thomas. Lewis is 1-0, 7 games pitched, this being his 8th. And he's deadlocked in a battle here. Lewis has thrown 8 sprints in 5 2/3, as you saw earlier, but to be ahead in the count the way he is against Thomas and still attacking the zone is a great sign here in his young banana ball career.
Yeah, again, it's been command for Jimmy Lewis. He's really starting to hone it in here. 2-2, got one of the more potent fastballs in all of banana ball. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes to 95 miles an hour here.
Tanner Thomas, right field, off the top of the wall. Bloomer is held at third. And Brett Carson slips on the mound as the relay man, but collects the banana ball safe. Good thing he's okay, too. He's running backwards trying to get to the ball as the cutoff and just tripped over the rubber. That could have been bad.
That's a tough play to make there from BC. Again, good job, able to keep the ball in front of him. See if we got that here. Yep. Just a little bit of a stumble. I don't know if he caught I don't know what he caught.
Yep.
What did he catch there? Oh, he caught the rosin bag, Drake told.
Yep. Shout out to the control room back in Savannah, Georgia. Replay was spot on. Swanee with 2 in scoring position. Sends it to Marcos Castillo. It's a sac fly and an RBI. This inning is tied. Brett, I talked to Taj Porter pregame. Always good to get the opinion of the opposing team. And he said it. He said, look, when you score a run or 2 runs in an inning, it's been free passes, the pitching staff for the Texas Tailgaters, and the inability to capitalize when they score runs. They just can't seem to win innings, and this is another case of that. Dustin Baber, his classic beer chug. Had a lot of spillage last night. He's off his game here in St. Paul. It's the elevation.
Oh, my gosh. Did you see all that foam running down his beard?
I did, yeah. He's married. But again, free passes, pitching staff, and the inability to hold a lead in an inning and close things out.
I think at the very least, something we've seen tonight is protecting the innings. You protected the first three, winning the fourth. Now you just need to protect this one and maintain the lead here for your Tailgaters.
We're a bit away from it, but a ball four sprint ends the inning.
How dare you say that right now?
Thomas would run from second all the way home. The Animals would make it 1-1. Instead, Dustin Baber in the base hit category, and Tanner Thomas has to get on his high horse to put runners on the corners. Baber a single, his first base hit of the weekend here in St. Paul, and now it's Bronson Ballholm. Didn't play last night, struck out his first time up tonight. Here's where you want to squeeze bunt, but he would subsequently be ejected from the game. Down the middle, and a ball or two above the knees. Called strike one.
Precarious spot, Drake told.
Yep.
Got a double play ball, but something in the air to the outfield could also win them the inning for the Party Animals.
Only the fifth, but a whole lot of pressure.
Holy pressure.
All I need is your love tonight, Brett Loftus. Good response. 3-1. Whoa, late ball four sprint call. Joe Mikulik stands up out of the dugout. That walks it off for the Party Animals. 1 point apiece now, and they're going to do their dance. Law and order. Mark Smith a bit confused. Finds his way to the dugout. And it's time for the player dance. I lied. I've lied to you. I've lied to you so hard. Zach Blankenship has a man who's standing in a Texas Tailgaters jersey.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Drake. I'm Zach Bam Bam Blankenship, and I'm here with the Fans First Fifth with our tailgating vet, Alan. Alan, how are you today?
I am doing great.
Yeah, you look fantastic in that
thank
hat.
you. I love the,
oh my
love
goodness.
the outfit.
How do you resonate with the denim?
With the denim? Oh, I love denim. It just brings back the style.
The Canadian tux?
The Canadian tux, exactly.
You'd look great in
actually,
some
the
denim
Texas
shorts.
tux, though.
I
Texas
like it.
tux.
We'll change the name a little bit. All right. Is this your first tailgater game?
Second tailgater game.
Second. You were here last night. Yeah?
Last night, too.
Yeah.
Partying last night with you guys.
How was the game?
It was awesome. Wish it turned out better, but
it was a close game.
It was a close game.
We're trying to get them today.
Yeah, hopefully it happens today.
Now, we met you in VIP, and yesterday you had Sir Quacks-a-Lot.
Yeah,
which
I had
is
Sir
a
Quacks-a-Lot.
token here. And now we had two new ducks with us. Would you like to introduce us to those ducks?
Yes, let's see.
Please.
The new ducks. So we got Bartholomew McQuacks.
Oh.
And Walter Beaking Bad.
Beaking Bad. Oh, my goodness. And they've got signatures all over them,
They're covered in signatures.
Oh.
Bam. Ask him if he's taking them ducks to a tailgate.
Have you taken the ducks to a tailgate?
I have not yet. Well, today, yes, because they're at the game today.
They got their first tailgate.
They were their first tailgate today.
They would look so nice on the back of a truck bed, sitting there,
yes,
just
they would.
giving community with everybody.
But everybody seeing them, checking out the signatures.
Alan, thank you so much for being with us. We hope you enjoy the rest of our tailgate.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yes, sir. This was Fans First Fifth with Bam Bam.
Alan, have a good night, sir. Enjoy the game.
I like that guy. Did Alan just tell Bam Bam to enjoy the game?
Yeah, I think so. I think he did.
All right. Brett Helton has entered the game to pitch for the Party Animals. Brett on Brett crime. He's got Brett Carson. Helton, the better of the two, given he has just the one tee. Brevity.
Don't say that. No,
Brevity.
Drake told. 2 tees is the way to go.
No need for 2. Carson to left. Tanner Tinder Thomas. That's good range. Right in front of the Kona Big Wave sign. Yes, sir. Don't mind that.
Whole lot of tees going on there. 1 tee from Brett Helton, 2 tees Brett Carson flies out to Tanner Thomas.
Alliteration. Isn't it a beautiful thing?
Oh, you know I love me some alliteration, Drake told.
Can I wax poetic? But we haven't even told you about Brett Helton. He's good at banana ball, first and foremost. 6-5 this season. 23 games, 17 starts. Typically, that's where you see him. First inning, Brett Helton's out there. Not tonight. A second ago, this is where I wax poetic. A second ago, I just took one big whiff with my nostrils, my schnoz. And I realized, how blessed are we? How awesome is this? That during summer, 75-degree summer in St. Paul, by the way, Dustin Baber, no time for a trick play, but has the out. We get to just watch banana ball. Like, we get to show up to a baseball stadium, 8,000 people. It's sold out every night. You get to talk to the kind people on the YouTube who are in the chat. I read every single one of them. And we just get to watch ball for a living. Now, of course, you show up at the ballpark at 9 or 10 a.m. and you're here till 1 o'clock in the morning. But where else would you want to be? What?
Nowhere.
Is that the Michigan thing? That the Jim Harbaugh thing? What are you going for?
I don't think that's exactly what he said. I also don't think you need to be talking about Michigan and Minnesota, Drake.
Correct.
Yeah.
Marcos, 2 for 2, Brett. That's good.
Really good. Texas kid showing up here for the Texas Tailgaters tonight. Now he's in a 2-2 count.
Castillo. Whoa, Bloomer right in front of his face. Trick play. And my friend James Strings, please enlighten me on your ability to play that fiddle, boy.
It's Saturday night, and we're feeling all right. In St. Paul, in St.
Oh, a little heartache medication. Boy, that guy can play them strings, huh?
What you know about Jimmy Strings, Drake told?
Well, I know he's from Connecticut, and I don't think he's ever stepped foot in the state of Texas. How about you, Brett Loftus? What you know about him?
I know a thing or two about Jimmy Strings. Again, been one of your better pitchers this year here for the Texas Tailgaters. 5.68 ERA, tied for 4th best here for the Tailgaters in 6 1/3 innings pitched. Again, didn't have his best outing in Philly last weekend, but feeling really, really good here in Minnesota. And again, Jimmy Strings, man, what's there not to like about him? He plays a fiddle. He's got his entire name written on the back of his jersey, and hopefully can go out here and protect this inning for the Tailgaters.
Strings, one of the characters of banana ball. 5'10", 190 pounds, the lefty from Sacred Heart. Pitched in 7 games. The Texas Tailgaters, 5.68 ERA, not too bad. Better than the team average.
And especially over the last month. Just been really, really, really good. Like we mentioned, didn't have his best outing in Philly, but been really good over the last month. And Ashton Lansdale, she's got something for us down there.
Ashton Lansdale. This is awesome. You talk about women in sports, making waves. Ashton Lansdale is one of them. While we have seen Lansdale once already this year, she makes her second appearance tonight for the Party Animals against Jimmy Strings, member of the USA Baseball Women's National Team. Ashton Lansdale, already a great addition to the Party Animals in the locker room and certainly on the field. Only sees 3 pitches from Jimmy Strings. He's moving quick. Jimmy working fast.
Yeah, Strings, man, he can really spin that changeup when he's on, and right there, threw 2 of them to Ashton Lansdale. Really good pitch mix there to get the first out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Reese Hampton, after Lansdale bat hit in the place of Sal Jacobo, the former Detroit Tigers minor leaguer steps in. Hampton was mic'd up last night. Said he met Jake Skoll in Gastonia, North Carolina, playing independent baseball. They decided to trek on down and play for the Savannah Bananas together for a bit. Next thing you know, they're 2 of the stalwarts of the Party Animals. And here, backside, Reeser's got a single. He wants more. Reese Hampton, stand up double. Stretches it. And before we can talk too much about it, Noah Fisher is dressed in a wig. He's got the candy cigarette. He's got... It's gum! That's awesome! Noah Fisher nails the walk-up. JoJo Siwa in the flesh in St. Paul.
Something about them Betty Davis eyes.
He's going to hit with the wig on.
How could you not, Drake?
That was incredible. You know that Betty Davis Eyes was written by JoJo Siwa? Yeah. She's the OG, man.
I'll take your word for it.
Yep, she's the brainiac behind Betty Davis Eyes.
Not going to look it up. I'll take your word for it.
Fisher. Over to Mac Danford. Collects the out. Animal still a man in scoring position, but it's a ground out for Siwa in St. Paul.
And another trick play there for Mac D over there at third base. A little hop step between the legs and over the first for out number 2.
X. Can he give it to you? Skoll is wearing a Kevin Garnett jersey to the plate. There's that big number 21. Skoll takes strike 1. Jimmy Strings from Sacred Heart hasn't pitched on the internet. You can't see any stats since 2018. Now he's facing Jake Skoll, who's the 15th overall draft pick in 2010, and that man has walked off the 6th. Party Animals lead 2-1 off a man who's hunting down the Triple Crown. His second RBI of the night. Brett Loftus, we want to see you shake that. It'll be ruled a single for Jake Skoll, but he very well could have stretched that into a double. He's almost hurt. The slugging is hurt by the RBI.
Yeah, I think he'll take the walk-off and take the Party Animals 2-1 lead, though. Slugging can only go down so much. feel like he's slugging at least over a 900 right now. Maybe not that high, but he has had a heck of a year. You mentioned the Triple Crown and all that good stuff. Jake Skoll perhaps having the best offensive year in the history of our young sport.
You are correct. If you are just joining us from the Savannah Bananas against the Firefighters, what a show you saw in Baltimore. Drake Toll alongside Brett Loftus. We say hello, and now we're alongside Brett Helton as well. My friend Brett Helton, hey!
Hi, Drake. Hi, Brett. What's up, world?
Wow, the world is also saying what's up back to you, Brett.
Nice. It is a beautiful day up here in the north.
You know, the smog is interesting. The Canadian wildfires that have brought down some of that smoke from the true north. But outside of that, I like the whole 69 degrees thing.
Yeah, this is nice. When we used to play here in Pro Ball, the day it turns September, it's immediately winter. So we still got a little bit of time for some good weather here for sure.
Feels great. It's been great. Brett, heard you were at a wedding, not your own. Ladies,
did.
Still out there. There's still hope for the women of the world.
Yep. They can figure this out. I was in Oceanside this morning. My college roommate got married, so we get to hang out with him, see all my old teammates, got to hang out, have a great time, and then hop that flight, and now I get to pitch with the best team in the whole world. And here go the Cougars. Down the stretch, down goes Cougar 1. Cougar 2 is still kicking. Meow and roar. That's a good race.
Good call from Brett Helton. It sounds like you've been in the booth before.
The booth is such a good place. It's so much fun.
We miss you up here.
Wow.
Yeah, you said once you were in the broadcast booth your first couple of times that you were kind of surprised by it. Like, it's not easy.
It's so hard because like you're talking about what's going on, but then you also need to know players and what they did and what they did yesterday. And like you're pulling in, you got the graphics up and you're talking to BTV. It's like a whole whirlwind of madness up there. And I've been calling you the quarterback, seeing how everything's playing out. But if anyone's ever wanting to get in the booth, that takes a lot of skill. Change that first pitch. I like that idea. Right. Oh yeah, he didn't. It was really slow.
First pitch change up, and he's in the zone with it as well.
Yes, that was nice. Up 0-1, slider. Ooh, close.
Brett, I'm doing my best.
Doing your best for what? Hey.
Nice.
Uh-oh, right in the collarbone. I think Ronnie kind of stung that one. He's tough.
He's good. He gives thumbs up. I've got a whole pack of Whoppers up here, and I have enough arm strength to throw them on the field. I just hit Ronnie with one.
You've got some Whoppers?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw you a Whopper after the third out. We're gonna catch it in your mouth.
My British friend calls them Whoppers.
Whoppers.
Oh.
He wanted it.
He gave me a nod like it was a good one to chase, but he was too smart. So I've gone slow, 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 slow. And here's the heat. So let's see if I can get this guy with something that's a little sneaky on his hands. Nice. Ooh. It was close. It was a pretty good swing to foul back, but
poor Ronnie back there.
I like the sequence so far. I'm still up 1-2, so I could leave the zone here. I don't really want to leave the zone. I kind of want to force him to swing. So I'm going to do, he wants fastball up, fastball out. I don't want fastball out. Slider, yeah, two slider. Hey, see ya later, alligator. Are they going to play my song? I don't think so.
Here it is.
I got to drop the headphones. Oh yeah, baby, we're getting into it. Ooh.
Little red light, green light from Brett Helton.
Ooh, down.
Signature selling.
Drag it, drag it. Peace, peace, world peace. Flick, flick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Brett Helton mentioned world peace. Brett, we talked about world peace earlier tonight.
Did you really?
I asked Brett Loftus if he'd rather have world peace or pie his dad, and you'll have no idea what he said.
Ah! There's the slow change. Did he say pie his dad?
Brett wants to pie his dad.
I sure did, Brett Helton.
That's funny. It's
hit
always
the strobe.
We did hit the strobe. Shake, fake shake. There's a heater. I like that. Hello, camera. Ah!
Oh my gosh!
Watch your lips, baby. Glad that was high. That almost took somebody's cowboy hat off. All right.
Right into the Tailgaters dugout for Trey Jones. Tosh Porter doesn't like it.
0-2, fake shake, heater up. I love it. This better not be anywhere near the zone. Ah! Another one. Boom, boom, boom.
He has done it again.
That was a little too close for comfort. I said no zone, and it was still up, but that was a little scary. All right, 2 outs, 2 punches, and let's see here. That is a fastball in. I kind of hate this ball, but confidence is key here. Ah!
Brett, you've attacked the zone so far. Why stop now, huh?
Yeah, I got away with that one, I think. Maybe I threw off speed every time. Shake, fake shake. Ronnie loves the fake shake. Slow curve, ready? I'm gonna throw this like 58. Ah! Good shake. But now I can throw the same pitch and just drop it in again. Nope, do you want the fastball? Nope. No changeup. No slider. No fastball. No cutter. No knuckleball. Nope. 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 Yeah. Ah!
Wow!
Get there, baby! Come on! Oh no!
You shook off 9 pitches.
He forgot. He forgot to go back to curveball. He went through the whole cycle like twice and forgot curveball. I know. That was good though. I like you to go slow for a take. I was like, I'm going to slow again. I baited him into it. I think Baber was shaded a little up the hole, up the middle a little bit, but he was cooking to try and get over there. He might try and get the second here to try and get a cheap run. Cutter first pitch, love it. Ah! That one didn't work.
Does the grunt give you extra velo?
I hope that their dugout can hear it and they think I'm trying to throw hard when I'm not, and just instill a little bit of fear in them. Ah! Yep.
Hunter goes.
Yep, that's my guy. Baber.
Baber is shortstop. Baber.
Got him.
Had it hung on. Brett, hold on. Come toward home plate. Brett, toward home plate, okay?
I want a whopper.
I'm going to throw a whopper down to you.
Give me a whopper.
Okay, the first one's going to go in the crowd.
I heard it.
You see that? Oh, I hit. Yeah, you got the whopper? Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Did you get it? Okay. I'm going to go up over the net this time, okay? All right. Oh. Did you catch that? It was close.
Both of them hit me in the face.
Here we go. I got 2 more. Okay, we're good. We're closer. Oh, we're closer. Oh my gosh, that's to your right a little bit. Yep. I mean, I'm kind of on the money with it. At least you're seeing them, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. You got it on your glove. You caught it in your glove. It's like a banana in the pants, like our version of banana in the pants.
I'm out of breath.
Are you going to eat it?
I've got a whole dinner of Whoppers.
Okay.
It's delicious.
Thanks, Brett Helm. All right, let's get you down and don't stop believing.
I love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Bye. They love it, Brett Loftus. The people of St. Paul love it.
Don't stop believing, Drake Toll.
Don't tell me what to do.
Go on. Get Drake Toll. You keep talking to me like that.
Go outside, nerd. Andy Cosgrove. In the pre-party live, Andy Cosgrove and I played cup pong, giant cup Sperrones in the game, by the way, with water balloons.
That's it? There was nothing else more than that?
I beat him. 30 yards out, trick play.
I figured you had more coming there.
I beat him twice now this season. Pretty awesome, if you ask me. Joe Sperrone's in. What do you know about Joe?
Joe Sperrone, Broomville, Pennsylvania. Again, had a couple of hometowns in both Lehigh and in Philly. Able to pitch there, and again, a really good outing. He had Lehigh Valley, stranded the bases, loaded with this guy at the dish, actually. Andy Cosgrove grounding into a trick play to Jordan Hussein. Joe, again, just like a lot of the pitcher staff, starting to really find it and get better and better as the season is going on here for the Tailgaters.
Cosgrove gives one to Indy Stanley on the warning track. Fly out for Cos. Gives way to Bryson Bloomer, who reached on a trick play, missed his last time up. I'm really impressed with Indy Stanley in right field. I think that may be where he naturally translates to. Just feels like Stanley's drawn to right field, and it's where he plays some of his best defense, too.
And when you look at him his whole life, Indy was telling me this morning he's a catcher and a center fielder. That's where he played his whole life before bananaball, and now has been our primary right fielder this year. And again, has played really, really well about anywhere you put him at this year. Love watching Indy. Either in center last night, had a great run and grab, another good run and grab, and right here tonight.
Sperrone could have gotten help from the fans, but they refused to catch it. Bryson Bloomer still alive. Joe Sperrone, 6'3", 200 pounds. Has even started a game in bananaball this year. Bryson Bloomer in the center. Marcos Castillo's there. Got a guy.
Working rather efficiently right now is Joe Sperrone. Again, a couple of harder hit balls out there to Stanley in right, Castillo in center, but nonetheless, 2 outs on the scoreboard here.
Tanner Thomas. Could be a very quick inning for Joe Sperrone. Hussein and Indy Stanley. It's Jordan Hussein. Leaping grab, incredible range from shortstop, and a 2-minute, 6-second inning for Joe Sperrone.
What about the Texas kid, Jordan Hussein? One of the best shortstops in all of our sport. And look at this. He sprints in the frame. He almost jumps out of it. He tumbles. He gets choked. He gets 30. Hum now, Jordan Hussein.
Not very often does a shortstop catch a fly out. Time to give you an update of the Party Animals parlay. We've seen a minute and 13 minutes something second inning tonight. That's under 2. That hits. Sal Jacobo trick play. That's in the category. We know we'll see Jason Swan come to bat in the 8th. He could work a ball for a sprint. Jake Skoll does have a trick play tonight. He does have a trick play tonight, so that has already hit. All we need now is Jason Swan ball for a sprint and Party Animals to win the game. And that's it. The Party Animals parlay is hit for the first time in history. We're going to cheer that on the rest of the night and cheer on Peter Holden, who's entered the game. Pistol Pete, the big lefty, pitched last night. Vero Beach, Florida, 6'5", 215-pounder. And I was talking to Mike Vivaces here recently. Pete has just found something.
Yeah, I love Peter. I love Peter and what he's got going on with his changeup. We're talking about a major league changeup here. I was actually talking to him about it earlier today. You see a lot of run, and what that means is it breaks a ton. Not up and down necessarily, but in and out. And Peter gets a lot of strikeouts with that changeup. Again, giving a lot of teams fits with it here. We'll see if the Tailgaters can tee off on him here in the top of the 8th.
It is 1, 2, 3. Due up for Texas. Zach Watson, Nick Lopez, Indy Stanley. Holden nearly hits Waddy.
And Waddy had that RBI doubles last time up. Right after his signature walk-up to Who's Your Daddy by Toby Keith. Be a good table setter here if Waddy Woe could lead us off with a hit.
Yep. Here, Holden's in the zone again. It's 1-2. Peter Holden nearly got the strikeout. In the last month, Holden's pitched 6 innings. An ERA of 3, 4 strikeouts, 2 ball, 4 sprints in that span. Really good stuff.
Had a couple strikeouts last night too, Drake told.
Just goes to show you that the 5.60 ERA isn't exactly telling him what he's done recently.
Look at Joe Mikulich shaking it there.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Peter Holden blows off the pistols.
And there it was, that changeup, Drake told.
In the dirt.
That we talk about the Vulcan change from Danny Heisley, some of the other really good pitches in bananaball. Pistol Pete's changeup is one of the best pitches in our sport.
Man, Brett, tonight, your 1, 2, and 3 hole for the Texas Tailgaters, Watson, Lopez, Stanley, they've struck out 6 times in their 10 plate appearances. Lopez won't strike out here. It's a very tough play for Swanee. Behind the back, trick play, no. Trick play missed for Jason Swan, trying to get it to Peter Holden, and now the Texas Tailgaters have a man on.
Yeah, tough play for Swanee to make there regardless. I don't blame him for going behind the back, kind of where the momentum took him as he picked the banana ball up. And again, just not able to get lead Peter to the bag there. Though the Tailgaters will take it here. Runner on first, only one away. And Indiana Stanley, who again, you mentioned struck out twice tonight, but he's due for a big one here, especially against a left-handed pitcher.
With a man off first, who does not belong to Peter Holden, Indy Stanley comes up. Stanley is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Peter goes pickoff and it got him. Oh no. The Tailgaters don't have a challenge.
It was actually Nelson Smith over there who came in to run for Nick Lopez, who got picked off over there at first.
Oh,
as you
and
mentioned,
Brett, if we can see a replay here, I'm pretty sure Nelson Smith was there. It was a really high throw from Peter.
Yeah, Nelson is still standing over there in the first base coaching box.
I mean, look, I'm the party animals guy in the fur coat. I don't think there was any way. Oh, Indy Stanley extra bases into right. Who knows? Nelson Smith could have scored on that one.
Yeah, as good as a runner as he is, man, and then now a double. That's such a big play late in this ball game on one that you potentially could have took a 1-0 lead in a game where you're trailing by a point. Guess we'll never know, but Nelson looked to be safe over there at first.
Brett Carson. Tailgaters are still cooking. Are they? Yes. Oh, my goodness. Bronson Ballholm nearly got Indy Stanley. That's as close as they get. Stanley, that's the right call. He was safe.
Yeah, that ball took a wicked hop to get right back to Bronny. Really good arm from him, and Bloom's got a little bit of a smirk on his face. Let's take a look at this one. He's safe. Not by a lot, though.
No. Carson's ahead. He can be choosy. Oh, Brett Carson and Peter Holden. Pete can't tag him, but he flips to first. Swan got the right bag. The Tailgaters will need a run in the 9th. All runs count as a point in that inning. That would just tie this up. The Party Animals could still win the inning here, the bottom of the 8th. We'll see how it plays out, but first, 3. That's the magic number. 3 cabins remain to ride on a boat with me and my friend Brett Loftus. Part 3 of my awesome trip on Banana Land at Sea by Drake C. Toll. Fun stuff that you can expect for next year. I will be passing out free cool stuff. This time I'll have a mullet. That guy right there, you. Could be you, Brett Loftus. There will be trivia. Biko will be there. Josh will be there. I can only imagine, Brett Loftus, you will probably also be involved in trivia, I could hope. And, if you're lucky, karaoke. Look at that.
Oh, no, why are you grabbing yourself?
That is sensual, is it not? That is sensual. I was just giving the people what they want, Brett. I was just giving them what they want. That would be you in the middle of the crowd. Karaoke with myself and Vico Scala. Touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline. Yeah, you'll be there, right?
I'll be there.
Yep. Coming up in February, 3 cabins remain. Those 3 cabins could all 3 be yours. You just get all 3 of them. Bring your friends, sell them to your friends. February 9 through 13, Tampa to Cozumel, Mexico. BananalandAtSea.com. And a new pitcher is coming to the game for the Texas Tailgaters.
Savannah State's finest, Andrew Mann. Again, Mandrew, you might have seen him all over your social media pages, shaves a T into his chest belly area before he pitches. A guy who threw a really good frame last weekend in Philly, went 3 up and 3 down, including punching out a couple of bananas, is getting the opportunity to pitch later and later in the ball games, obviously pitching here in the 8th here tonight, I should say, and a big-time task asked of them to try to at least protect a 2-1 deficit.
Man stands 6'2", 220 pounds. If Jason Swan works a ball for a sprint, that's it for the Party Animals parlay. Jinx. Swan's still ahead, 2-1. Whoa, 2-2, and Jason Swan did not like the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swan. To Brett Carson, who collects the out.
And Swanee's still down there having a conversation with the home plate umpire before he turns around and goes back to the dugout. Tell you what, Jason Swan is one of the more low-key guys in our sport. When he gets upset like that, might be for valid reason.
I think he disagreed with both those calls consecutively from home plate umpire Nathan Neuer. Dustin Baber, son of Mom to the Leprechaun. Nearly takes one off the kneecap. Andrew Mann says, my bad, we play on. Man. Fastball run you up to 94. I don't want to be hit by that. Smoked by Dustin Baber.
Fastball runs you up to 94. That one was a hit about 104 in foul territory.
That went through the hood and the engine and the bottom compartments of a white Nissan Maxima with Arkansas plates.
That went through the catalytic converter there, Drake told.
Well, that was stolen years ago, back in the home state. 2-1 is upstairs. Baber way ahead. Hitters count. Turn him to a rude dude. Chases some high heat. Pull on Baber. Trick play from Hussein. Through the legs. Bounce it. Absolutely.
Man, I love that little move there from Jordan Hussein. He's went between the legs a lot this year, but we always talk about in banana ball, you want to plus it. Pluses it twice tonight. Goes between the legs, little basketball dribble, and a dart over there to BC at first.
That's the trick play leader of the Texas Tailgaters, cutting down the trick play leader of the Party Animals. Now Bronson Ballholm. Bronny is 0 for 1 tonight, worked a ball for a sprint the last time he stepped to the plate. A Brentwood, California kid, sophomore campaign. Man, inside part of the zone on him. Count sits at 2s with 2 down. Andrew Mann sprinting toward first. Does he have time? No, he does not. Bronson Ballholm is safe. That's the correct call. From the umpire ninja, Seth Markham. Infield single from Bronny. He's fired up about it. And Mark Smith will run. Yeah, you see it. Clearly safe. And immediately, first pitch, swinging Sal Jacobo a single. And I stand corrected. Bronny will reach on a trick play missed.
And that's just something you don't want to see for the Tailgaters. The trick play missed, and then the single. You blink, and now with 2 outs, you got the top of the order here in Reese Hampton and a chance for the Party Animals to take a 3-1 lead.
That's a tough one. We'll have to review that as well. Reese Hampton now up with a man in scoring position. I think he's safe at first base. Whether or not the trick play happens, just Andrew Mann didn't have time to get to the bag. I think
you could go either way.
You sure could. You sure could. Blake O'Hare's he's the expert. I like that guy.
I love that guy. It's my roommate this weekend, Drake.
Hampton takes it outside. Andrew Mann cocks the head a bit. Party Animals could take a 3-1 lead. Hampton onto the concourse. They say a fan caught it. Yes, they did. I don't know. The fans caught it. It's a foul out to the fan on the concourse. Garrett Delano throwing his head off. Tipping it to that man. Let's see a replay. Please. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
See that right hand up there in the sea of hands.
See it again if we can. Reese Hampton knew immediately.
See how this angle will show us.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the concourse.
Yeah.
That's about as deep as you can get for a fan-caught foul ball. It was clean, and that's a huge momentum boost for the Texas Tailgaters, Brett, as we go to the final inning.
Yeah, final inning of bananaball. We're in the same exact spot we were last night, Drake told. The Texas Tailgaters enter the top of the ninth, trailing 2-1. And like you said, you just got to get a run to tie it up at 2 points apiece. All runs count as points here in the final inning. And, well, showdowns have been a big thing here this season for the Texas Tailgaters. Last night we thought we might have had an opportunity to go to showdowns. However, Drake told, there's a man that you call the best pitcher in the history of our sport who's going to assume the mound here for the Party.
Yeah, he leads the league in saves. Leads the tour in saves, I should say. His name is Drew Gillespie. He was the pitcher of the year in bananaball last season. And listen to this crowd. Just hearing his name, they don't get much better. In fact, they don't get better at all. Let's ID Drew Gillespie. Show you the man we've been talking about. Drew, 20 saves this year in 23 opportunities. The next closest in the saves category, Danny Hosley with 9. Drew, proven to be unstoppable on the Party Animals headline tour. He'll face Mac Danford. Danford the 5-hole, followed by Marcos Castillo, Taylor Justice. Tailgaters still have their golden batter.
Honestly, though, Drake, I don't know if any of those three guys you want to use it on. Taylor Justice a knock tonight, Marcos Castillo a couple knocks. Obviously, Mac's already in the box.
Danford is 0 for 3, but with 3 home runs, he leads the Tailgaters.
And he has taken Drew Gillespie yard this year.
Danford's behind 1-2. Gillespie works in the off speed. Drew's fastball as fast as 94 miles an hour. Electricity out of the pen. Payoff ensuing from Gillespie. This place is loud right now. Ball four sprint. Mac Danford can go as far as he wants until the entire defense touches the ball.
And McAdoodle, look, he's firing them up right now. That's something that guy has worked a lot on, being more and more patient in that right-handed batter's box. That's now back-to-back games where he's worked the sprint, and now the game-tying run stands over there at first base, and the guy who's got a couple knocks at the dish here in the Jet, Marcos Castillo.
Castillo did not go. Gillespie now just 9 ball 4 sprints and is 47 2/3 this year. Doesn't happen very often. And now Drew comes in with a fastball, gets the call from Nathan Neuer. Oh, talk about tension, huh? That's middle. We've felt this since about the 5th inning. And now it culminates in a 1-point game. Tying run on the plate, on first base, that is, the Tailgaters. Go-ahead run at the plate in Marcos Castillo.
Same position we were in last night.
Gillespie checks Danford. Double play ball. Jacobo, there's one. Between the legs, Beaver's got 2. Trick play for the Animals, 2 down in the 9th. Oh, can you feel it? The Animals can sweep St. Paul. The first Banana Ball series to ever grace the Gopher State. The best team in Banana Ball in 2025. Taylor Justice in the right-handed batter's box. No golden batter for the Tailgaters tonight. Justice way underneath it. And the Party Animals have swept St. Paul. The first Banana Ball series in Minnesota is a clean one for the boys in black. And we let the boys dance. Rock this party, dance everybody. Yeah. 37-20. Final score of 2-1 tonight against the Tailgaters. The Animals 17 games above 500. They're as hot as any team has ever been in Banana Ball. Brett Loftus, tonight's score emulates last night, the exact same at 2-1.
Yeah, it was a much better ball game, though, than we had last night, Drake Toll. I mean, you had trick plays galore. It was a really, really, really good ball game all the way around. I think we ended up with 12 total trick plays between the two teams. Pitching, though, this series has been really, really good, Drake Toll. Interested to see, though, who our showman's going to be here tonight.
I think it's got to be Jake Skoll. Skoll will be your showman of the night, and he's on the field. Jake Skoll, you have done, once again, what you've done pretty much all season, and that's dominate.
Yeah, I think this one could have gone to our pitching staff. They really held them. I think 3 runs, as a home pitching staff is pretty tough to do. Kudos to our pitching staff. First through 9 was really good. Love those guys. Give them some love.
Jake, you got into the trick play category.
Pretty lights out every time, huh?
Jake, give me some Drew Gillespie. Grab him. Grab him.
Drew. What do we got for Drew?
Jake, I need to know from Drew, the Party Animals are 37-20. They're the best team in Banana Ball. Where did this come from?
Where does that come from?
It comes from every guy in that locker room, but especially our, number 7, our skip, our catcher, our heartbeat. As he goes, we go. And just to get to play for an individual like that day in and day out is just special. And we none of us take that for granted. So every time we lace up and come play and get the opportunity to play for him, man, we give it our all. And, I mean, it reflects on the scoreboard often.
That's right.
That's the bad man from Albuquerque. Thank you, Drew. Jake, I got a couple more for you here.
I do what I do.
Jake,
Yeah.
Reese Hampton was mic'd up last night, and he talked about you and Avery and Jet and your history over and over for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long
Tonight,
inning.
he's standing on second base, then third, and you knock him home. I mean, that's been the story of the year, is just he gets on, you send him home. Talk about your relationship with Reese Hampton.
Yeah, I mean, that play tonight, that's kind of what we do. You know, he goes double, I drive him in, and that's kind of, you know, our bread and butter. If we're doing that, we're going to win a lot of games. So, you know, we talk about that often, and, yeah, just a special kid, man, special guy. Just being at his wedding, we've been through so much, and just love him to death. Love Jet and Avery. See you guys tomorrow. What a month. I guess it's a new month. It's going to be tough to beat July for us, but August, here we are.
I could talk to you forever, but I got two more for you. Okay. The words Triple Crown, when you put them together, is that something you're hunting for with 12 games left?
Yeah, I think, you know, originally it's not really the goal, is chasing numbers, but now that it's on the plate and in front of us, I think it's something that's a good goal to shoot for. Gave ourselves a little bit of a cushion and but you got to keep playing well. You know, it's day to day here. That's the name of baseball. The name of bananaball is the same way. So just making good swings on good pitches and not chasing, not getting yourself out. That's going to be the hard part, you know, down the stretch. But, yeah, staying aggressive but also patience. It's a tough game we're playing.
Avery is on maternity leave, and Jake, she's still the hardest working person in this sport. She's texted me 9 times in the middle of this game about walk-ups, timing, base hits, all of it. Her and Jet are watching at home. I know we give it to you every time, but what do you have to say tonight?
Yeah, just want to say that I love them. I love you guys. Like I said, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, you're right, though. Avery is one of the hardest workers even when she's not here. She's testing this entertainment team, making them better. This Party Animal Tour is her baby, so you know, she's got a lot of love for it, and we love that. All the players know that and love that. That's why we all want to make it great, including yourself, Drake. You do an unbelievable job, and we're trying to make her proud over in Jacksonville, so we love you, babe.
This sport wouldn't be the same without you, Jake, or Avery, and now Jet. Thanks so much, Jake. Congrats again.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys.
It's Death, Texas, and Jake Skoll is showman of the night pretty much this season. See him 1 for 2, trick play, couple ribbies as well, a sac fly in there for Jake Skoll, a walk-off. He's just that guy. But Brett Loftus, we say a lot, some teams get banana balled when you're the visitor especially. 9 hits for the Texas Tailgaters, 6 for the Party Animals. And the win comes home with the guys that have 6 hits compared to your 9.
Yeah, I mean, it was another night where you continue to see progress. Drake told us we say hello to everyone in virtual Party Animals land. It was a really, really good night, and I felt very strongly. I mean, the guys are ready to compete after a game last night. I was very encouraged by what we've seen in the trick play department, very encouraged by what we see in the hit category, very encouraged by the pitching. However, those Party Animals, Drake told you say it all the time, is chuck that down, get it on down, I'll let you finish it. Yeah, yep. I think you say it all the time. It's the best team in the sport, and the Texas Tailgaters have hung with them in back-to-back ball games this weekend, losing by a point apiece.
No doubt. Man, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of Avery Hughes, I got a text from her earlier tonight that said Brett Loftus is a gem. I mean, so long I searched far and wide to find somebody to sit in this darn broadcast booth while I'm tooting and pooting and say funny words, and you've been the perfect fit, Brett Loftus.
Well, I appreciate that, Drake Toll. My best friend. My best friend, Drake Toll.
We still got 12 games together as well. You're seeing the best moments of tonight's game. Speaking of tooting and pooting, party out there in the pregame. The Party Animals find a way. And by find a way, they do it the same way they did last night. They're down by a point early, and they come back to win it 2-1. And Drew Gillespie gets save number 21 on the season. And the Animals, again, as hot as any team has been in the sport of banana ball, 37-20 is their new record, 4-13 for the Texas Tailgaters. We'll see you again on August 8th. That is next Friday night. Party Animals YouTube page, Alex Box Stadium, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We'll say hello to LSU and their campus. Kego Dynasty back home in Savannah producing. Clayton Franklin, a whole lot of real good people punching numbers, calling stuff, making sure that we're on the air. And me, I'm just up here pressing the buttons to make things go wrong. Brett Loftus sits to my right. Down on the field, you had Zach Blankenship tonight getting it done. Brett Helton and Sean Fluke both mic'd up. For Drake Toll and our entire crew, hey, Blake O'Hare, you wave at him too. For our entire crew with Party Animals Live, thanks for joining us tonight, especially in a world of bananas, for choosing to be party animals. Good night and party on!